general public are not able to earn a single sick day each year. And approximately 300,000 of those people are working in accommodation and food service industry. And so those are the people that are making your kids' Happy Meals, assembling your burritos, assembling your sandwiches. So it is very much a concern to a mom like myself. The outbreak in Kent, Ohio last week is just the latest in a series of increasing outbreaks. It's really just the tip of the iceberg. If you think about it, you almost need that closed environment of a college campus to point out that, hey, there was an outbreak of stomach, what the rest of us just think of as stomach virus. Most of us just would have gone home, gotten violently sick, missed however many days of work or school. And so that just shows that I think even the estimates do not tap all the hundreds of thousands of dollars and the immeasurable costs that both public health and also for business here in Ohio. And according to the CDC, there's definitely an upward trend in these types of gastrointestinal, or as I call it, stomach flu. It's not worth easy to say. Stomach flu is totally trending upward. In the years from 2005 to 2006, it doubled. So this is not a health risk that's going away. It's actually trending upward. And the outbreaks are not limited to Ohio restaurants. Nearly a quarter of them are occurring in long-term care facilities. So this very much touches our seniors and our parents, who are very susceptible due to weakened immune systems. I believe that we can no longer ignore this as legislators, as parents, as Ohioans. The Ohio Healthy Families Act is about keeping our families healthy and safe, and it is about protecting our businesses, our children, and our families. So I am calling on the leadership of the Ohio General Assembly, of which I am part, to stop stalling and stonewalling and get down to business. This has only received one hearing with a May 8th deadline quickly approaching. I think that, now help me Ryan with this, 270,000 people in Ohio signed petitions bringing this to the legislature, and I don't think that they did it just to get one hearing and then to get no more results. I would say that as we stand not on the steps of the Statehouse, but here in front of the Statehouse, that it's important to realize that this is the place to be talking about this very issue. 270,000 of our fellow Ohioans have said so. This is the place, the time is now, it's time for action, and paid sick days for hardworking Ohio families is an idea that its time has come. Thank you for your attention.
To accompany these burritos, which we'll be taking to Senate President Harris's office and also Speaker Husted's office, in addition to our members of the Commerce and Labor Committee. Moms Rising is just the latest of over 200 organizations and community leaders who represent the Ohioans for Healthy Families Coalition. While that membership has diverse needs and diverse goals on their own, we're united in the dedication to passing paid sick days for all Ohioans and enacting the Ohio Healthy Families Act. We're united because it's a fair and a reasonable bill that presents a solution to the problem that we saw up in Kent. And as Representative Brady points out, that problem is merely the tip of the iceberg. Norovirus cases, the CDC estimates, are on the order of 23 million each year around the country, and over half of those cases, or nearly half, are caused by a sick restaurant worker. That is, as Deb pointed out, a sector of the economy most likely not to have paid sick days. And so we're standing here today to talk about a widespread problem that is inherently preventable by good, fair legislation that protects our families, protects our workers, and also protects our businesses. There's a cost to not having paid sick days. And it's not to demonize any one establishment, any one area, but businesses, lawyers, folks who have dealt with these norovirus outbreaks will tell you that there is a real cost on the order of hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars associated with these outbreaks. We're here to put a stop to that in Ohio. We're here on behalf of the millions of Ohioans, 2.2 million in fact, who cannot earn a single paid sick day, 3.5 million or more that can't take a paid sick day to care for a sick child. And as Representative Brady also pointed out, over 270,000 Ohioans who signed petitions last fall to ask their elected officials to deal with this legislation. Right now, the clock is ticking. May 8th ends the 4-month time period for which the legislature has to act, and on May 9th, the hand of the coalition will essentially be forced, and we are prepared and ready to gather the supplemental signatures necessary to take this back into the hands of Ohio voters, put it on the general election ballot in November, and pass paid sick days so that we can have healthy, productive economies and families in Ohio. We're certainly able to answer questions, and I thank you all for being here today. Thank you very much, Representative Brady. Again, I want to thank Moms Rising, who provided the burritos, who came up with this concept. And I want to stress that this is not about one incident. This is about a growing and increasing problem that we face for businesses and for public health in our state. It's time that the legislature acts. It's time that the people of Ohio have legislation that allows us to value our families. Thank you.
Yeah, we just had an event with Moms Rising on that board, and they're delivering a message to the Senate President related to the Paid Sick Days Initiative.
Okay.
So we just wanted to deliver this burrito.
Okay.
For moms.
Okay. I saw that it was gone more today.
Okay.
So okay. I will get this to you as soon as possible.
Okay, it's all veggie and we believe it's safe, so.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And there are messages from hundreds of Moms Rising Ohio members there, so
Okay.
we thought that it was important for him to hear from them.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You bet. Thank you.